This is a breaking news alert.
Got some more breaking news for you now. Yes, Hillary Clinton, the real reason she disappeared on election night, has been leaked. Yes, my friends, look at her getting sauced. Bad news, bad optics once again for Hillary Clinton. The bad news doesn't stop with her, does it? Danny Gold for Liberty Writers News reports that we all remember on election night when Hillary Clinton decided not to go and address her supporters or give a concession speech, instead making John Podesta tell them to all go home. And if you ask me, as I've stated here, there was a big slap in the face to all those people who worked for her for so hard, supported her, hands down. People were weeping in that crowd, and she turned their back on them. Well, now they say there are a bunch of rumors why she didn't go, like she was crying at home or she was planning how to cheat the election. Well, radio host Todd Kincannon from the Kincannon Show said that he actually spoke with a CNN reporter who was with her on election night. And now the real reason Hillary disappeared was because she was in a drunken rampage. Okay, they write here she was not just a regular drunk. According to the report, she was actually being physically violent towards Robbie Mook and John Podesta, who she blamed for losing. So Hillary gets violently drunk and starts attacking her staff physically. Now, the CNN reporter, they state, it says here, CNN reporter tells me Hillary became physically violent towards Robbie Mook and John Podesta around midnight. They state she had to be briefly restrained. Okay, that is actually a tweet from the Kincannon Show. They say here that Kincannon also said the attacks got so bad that her doctor had to step in and add sedatives to her alcohol just to calm her down. Wow. So she's like on double downers now. They write, I posted about that too, she was in a psychotic, drunken rage. According to the reporter, the doctor added sedatives to the mix. Now they state here, in case you are wondering why CNN would have avoided the massive story, Kincannon covered that too. He says, according to him, CNN told the reporter to trash the story entirely to protect her. Now that's pretty easy to believe, simply because we know CNN has been covering and protecting Hillary Clinton and supporting her for the duration of the election. They say here the CNN reporter didn't fail to report it. His editors will not let him. CNN has banned all Hillary in the bunker stories. So that's their term for, her epic failure. Where did she go? Nobody knows. Well, now the truth is coming out, and it always is. It's always after the fact, right? The stories start to leak that she was a raging, violent drunk. And if you've seen the stories, you've heard how she can get. She berates people in public, berates the Secret Service. Even her own her State Department officers refuse to have the detail attached to her. They would let the new guys have it. They laughed at her when she fell down the stairs and broke her arm. They didn't care for her because she was so evil and so cruel to the people around her. So this behavior matches the known behavior of Hillary Clinton. And of course, you couple that with the known evidence that she's a drunk, and you have a perfect storm. Of course, her epic failure with her campaign, and pointing fingers and all the things that go along with that. So they write, this is according to the report here. Now, without video evidence, it is hard to say just how bad that it really was. Still, this is not the first report we've heard about Hillary Clinton's drinking or rage problems. So, there you have it, my friends. She wasn't just crying. She probably was crying, though. I mean, I would believe she was also crying. There are other reports of that. But the fact that she realized early on things were getting bad. She started to have a couple drinks to calm herself down, and it just got out of control. There are other reports, as we've reported here, that her campaign staff were actually popping champagne earlier in the day with this, foregone conclusion that they were going to win. And of course, the rest is history. What are your thoughts about this new revelation about Hillary Clinton getting violently drunk, being sedated? I mean, I really have to believe it. And the reason is because any other politician would come forward and give a concession speech. But the fact that she was so inebriated and sedated actually makes sense. Unless they were completely unprepared, which they probably were. So what are your thoughts? Comment below. Subscribe for updates. When you do subscribe, hit that bell. When you hit that bell, you'll get notified on your smart device, your mobile device, your email, and then you'll be the first person in your social circle to be able to break the news to your friends. For the Next News Network, I'm Gary Franchi.
You